So a very important time for the two countries, as you know, that it's all about celebrating a very indelible marker left by Nelson Mandela. And when you talk about London, you can think about 46664 concerts and many other events that were held to really just bring the two countries together. So there's an exhibition underway here by one of the very prominent South African artists. This is, of course, John Meyer. And joining us now is South Africa's Tourism Minister, Mr. de Lille. Thank you so much indeed, Minister. So by all means, I mean, we're standing here right in this fascinating space and surrounded by these images of Madiba. Just your thoughts as we just reflect about this time ahead of the Nelson Mandela International Day.
Yeah, we are so happy to see the exhibition led by John Meyer that's put together here and just takes you back in time, you know. Because remember, before Tata Madiba was released, there was one photo, I think, of him available. And this sort of took us in that timeline and until when he became the president. But we are here to celebrate International Nelson Mandela Day, as it's being declared by the United Nations. So we came together as sports, arts and culture and tourism to the same time promote our country, invite our people to come and see this beautiful country of Tata Madiba that he loves so much. And then, of course, also tomorrow will be the concert in his honor. And again, you know, half South Africa live in London, so we expect about 20,000 people that will come tomorrow to pay tribute and to remember and honor our late Tata Madiba.
And certainly, Minister, we do need joy, especially because it's been a very turbulent phase in so many aspects. But let's talk about also the tourism sector. We know that UK is one of the key contributing countries in terms of the volume, the numbers, people flocking to South Africa.
Yes, you're correct. It's one of our big source markets for many, many years. And certainly a lot of people from London and from the UK come to South Africa for various reasons, but most importantly, they're getting value for money in terms of the exchange rate. We do have enough flights going to and from South Africa. They don't have an issue with visa, and now with the electronic travel authorization coming in. And so we are here to service that market as the Department of Tourism. I actually was telling them that in the month of May, the United States of America brought in more arrivals than the UK, so they must now pull up their straps and their boots. So that's how we are working together to promote cultural tourism, you know, our heritage tourism. Tourism, it's all linked to all of it, golf tourism, sports tourism. And we will be using these events, you know, for me to say, please come and visit our country. We will tell them tomorrow. And we will also showcase what we've got to offer in South Africa.
Certainly, Minister. And obviously, the values and the legacy of Madiba, Minister, you know, especially because, I mean, these are very challenging times, not only just in South Africa, but the fragmented world where we're seeing all sorts of challenges, you know, just on the rise. How do we ensure that we sustain Madiba's legacy and learn from, you know, what he really just left us with?
Well, first of all, if we want to live and we want to follow the values that Tata Madiba lived for. I mean, he gave us his entire life, 67 years of his life to fight for our freedom, together with other leaders like Robert Sobukwe and Steve Biko. And to just once a year take 67 minutes of your time to dedicate it to the legacy of Tata Madiba, I don't think it's enough. I think we must internalize those values and we must live it every day. And we must care every day about the less fortunate, the most vulnerable in our society, to help them and to work together with them. I think that will make Tata Madiba very happy. But it's also time to reflect. we have to be honest with ourselves and ask ourselves the question, will Tata Madiba be happy with where our country finds ourselves at this point in time? And we have to answer that question and say, yes, Tata, we have made progress, we have come a long way, but we certainly have not done enough. And that we need to pull up our socks and we need to make sure that we fulfill the dreams and the values that Tata Madiba and other freedom fighters, he never wanted to be recognized alone. He always used to give recognition to those men and women who were fought in the struggle, who did the protests, you know, the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu. It was never really about him, but his legacy is about his values that we must entrench in our society.
Certainly, Minister, and thank you so much indeed for your time. Of course, Minister of Tourism from South Africa, Mr. de Lille, talking about the significance of this month. As you know, that it was declared by the United Nations General Assembly as far back as in 2009, and really encouraging people all over the world to ensure that they really keep the legacy of Madiba alive. Khumalo, SABC News, London, United Kingdom.